Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video. My name is Harmon. Today I'm checking out an abandoned ghost town. This one's called Franklin, and it's pretty close to a town called Black Rock in Washington State. Now, I've been here once before, a long time ago, but I wanted to come here to document it and share what's left behind. From what I remember, there is a cemetery with different graves. There's like an overhead trail system, like where they used to have like the mining carts and stuff, like on an overhead rail system. And there's like the actual mine itself that apparently a lot of people died in. So I'm going to give you as much history as I know, and then let's explore this interesting ghost town. Follow me. Right before this, I filmed the finale, or the third part of the abandoned gingerbread cabin video. I filmed that right before this, and so I hiked about 5 miles before this, and now I'm hiking another mile or 2 miles for this video. But again, this place is very interesting, so I know it's going to be worth it. But one thing I do love about Washington State is we have so much greenery, so much rain, of course, throughout the year, that everything is nice and green. So yes, of course, it does rain a lot, but it's well worth it. And just like that, everyone, we have arrived at the beginning of Franklin, the ghost town. This looks like it was like an old railway car. I don't know if they brought it here after, or if this actually was one of the originals, but either way, this is one of the railway cars they had. Pretty interesting. Now, before we get to the actual town itself per se, where the cemetery, the railroad or railway cars are, and the actual mine, or one of the pits for the mines, I wanted to give you guys, of course, some backstory on what this town was. So this town, again called Franklin, was a coal mining town that was established in the 1880s. So right around when the Civil War was happening, essentially. The first post office here in Franklin was established in 1886. And in May of 1891, some recruiters brought some African Americans to Franklin against some slave trade or slave work. They brought them from Missouri, Illinois, Kentucky, and Tennessee with offers of a good paying job and free transportation. Now, of course, the white miners who were mining the mine were not so happy when these African Americans showed up to kind of take over their work. There was tensions brewing between both parties, which lasted about a month and a half. And in early July, a riot broke out, resulting in the deaths of 2 people. The governor of this area had to actually call in the National Guard to assist, to help stop this crazy riot and fighting. Now, 1 year before the post office was officially open, the Seattle and Walla Walla Railroad was extended from Black Diamond, which is a town not too far from here, maybe 15 minutes. The railroad was extended from Black Diamond to Franklin here, which was the reason why they were able to start work in the coal mine and were able to ship coal on the railroad back up to Black Diamond and wherever else they needed it. Now, a really terrible disaster happened in the mine on August 24th, 1894. It is regarded as the worst mine disaster in King County history. A fire broke out inside the mine and ended up causing 37 miners to die. They were suffocated to death. Now, a jury found that the fire had been set intentionally, but apparently the person responsible had also perished in the disaster. So it sounds like the perpetrator who set the fire ended up dying in the same fire himself. Now, by the early 20th century, the demand for coal mining and mining in general was reduced, and it became really difficult to continue the operation. And so the mine was actually shut down. The post office was closed in 1919, and by that same year, pretty much all mining operations had ceased to exist. All right, guys, so this is the actual mine itself. At least one of the open shafts. I'm sure there was multiple openings, but this was one of the main openings for the coal mine. And this is where 37 people lost their lives down below. There's a little plaque that talks a little bit more about it. I'll just read it real quick. So it says, the Franklin Mine, the purpose of the Franklin No. 2 shaft, sunk before 1910, was to mine coal down to 500 feet below sea level, which is insane. And it says it's 1,300 feet deep. 1,300 feet deep down there. That is unbelievable. Now, of course, the concrete and seal was put on top so that way no one could fall in after this was shut down. But, I mean, just imagine 1,300 feet all the way down. It's just sad that 37 people lost their lives here in this coal mine, all due to one person intentionally setting the fire. Now, I don't know for sure if the perpetrator, if he set the fire meaning to kill everyone, or if he just set it for some other reason. Well, guess what, guys? Not too long of a walk later, I found the trestle, or the overhead railway, where the coal mining carts used to go across. So I wanted to come up here to get a better view of it. Yes, we made it. Look at this, you guys. This is the coal cart railway trestle. Wow. So obviously there's about a 30-foot gully down here, so they needed this overhead railway for the mining carts, so they could just go right across. But man, how cool is this? This is amazing. I know when I came last time, a long time ago, I totally didn't even know this existed up here. Although I will say that I think last time I came, it was pretty much dark, so I was filming in the dark. So I wonder how long this took to build. Just like this one section of railway. I'm sure it would have not been that easy especially 100 years ago. I don't know if this gives you a better perspective of how tall this is. All right, guys, I just made it to the cemetery here. I don't know how many graves there are, but some are just littered or strewn about on this trail. So of course I'll show you as many as I can. But first, let's just see if this sign up here has any more information. It might just say, you know, Franklin Cemetery, but let's see what it says. Oh man, Franklin Project, this fence to hold and protect the grave of something Gertrude Jackson, the long lost sister of Leela Johnson. This fence is a symbol of the rebuilding of Franklin and family. Well, judging by how old this sign is, not sure how well they're keeping this up. So this is in memory of Martin Johnson, born November 13th, 1872, died March 7th, 1902, age 30. So it sounds like he wasn't the one who died in the coal mining disaster, because that was a different year, but he died at only age 30. But then again, the conditions out here, when it snows, it is terrible conditions out here in the forest. So again, who knows? Anyway, rest in peace, Martin Johnson. It's crazy to think he died 122 years ago. There are graves everywhere that are kind of hidden out of sight. I don't even know if you can see this one. It's literally like halfway consumed in the ground behind all these sticker bushes. And someone even left roses a long time ago, probably. It's pretty crazy and sad that some of these are just long gone and forgotten about. They used to have this old, like, fence, maybe to protect the grave at one point. Unfortunately, this hasn't really done much help. It's hard to see and reach. This one says Mimi Hansen, born 1906 and died, it looks like the same 1906. So it looks like these were two, like, you know, premature infants who died, from what it looks like. Well, rest in peace to Mimi and Arnie. Oh, I do love the little candles and flowers though. Those are always a nice touch. So unfortunately, guys, as soon as I just passed the little headstone that's hidden in there, as soon as I passed that headstone, I was going to continue on the path to see the other graves, because I have been here before a long time ago, like I mentioned, and I did remember seeing at least 30 to 50 graves. And I've only seen about 3 or 4. And I was going to continue on the path, but unfortunately, I mean, if you can tell, the blackberry bushes have just consumed this entire pathway. So I mean, there's no way I could get through there unless I had a machete or something. I was trying to figure out like where the actual, you know, town itself of Franklin was, because this entire area where the cemetery was, you know, where the mine is, all that, it's on this giant hillside that goes down like this. So was their town kind of just scattered on this hillside somewhere? Or was it like more at the top of the hill? I'm not entirely sure. But this definitely isn't flat ground for any kind of town, so it is interesting. Now, before I go officially, I did see on Google Maps, right above this town, there, it looked like there was an airplane, like, crash in the woods. Now, obviously I don't have enough time right now because the sun is going down. But if you want me to go check it out sometime, leave a comment down below. But on Google Maps, it looked 100% like an airplane had crashed just up there somewhere. So yeah, let me know if you feel like you want me to go check it out at some point. I'll try to, because it looked pretty cool. Well guys, I spoke a little too soon. I was wondering where any remnants of buildings were, and it looks like I just bumped into one. So if you can barely tell here, this is all mixed up rock and concrete for the foundation of some sort of building. Not sure if this was a house of some kind, or who knows, maybe this was the post office. Pretty crazy. I didn't think there'd be any of this actual building stuff left, but there was. That's really cool. All right, if I see anything else interesting before I go, I'll let you know. Anyway guys, like I said, I wish I could explore more and show you guys more stuff, more graves and things, but I just can't get past all the blackberry bushes. So anyway, if you're new around here and you enjoy these kind of videos, just subscribe. Make sure you stick around for more videos coming up. And as always, thank you so much for watching, you guys. It means the world to me. I hope to see you on the next one. As always, my name is Harmon. See you soon and be safe.